Hello everybody, I'm DatStash, and welcome back to Tainted Grail. If you remember the last episode, we had just completed our first successful run from the tutorial, so now we're going to be checking out a new class. So, as you can see, we have the Sentinel class unlocked from last game. Let's actually pop back out. There are 3 archer-type classes, there are 3 barbarian-type classes, and then there are 3 summoner-type classes. We had just unlocked the Sentinel and the Summoner. So we will take a look at the Summoner. And we now have a higher difficulty level. So every successful run that we do will bump up the difficulty, with the option of always going back to original difficulty. As the Summoner, we can choose a minion to start with. Generally, I like sticking with the Golem as the primary summon because it redirects hits, so it's a meat shield for us. This abomination will hit all enemies, and the wyvern will, or the worm, will attack random enemies to reduce armor. So I like being protected at the beginning. So let's jump in. Alright, so as with any runs, it will pop us into the town to start. We have our candlemaker that we are still collecting items for, tallow for, to upgrade. We have not talked to the seamstress yet, so let's get some of her lore.
She looks at the expanding village with a critical eye.
You did a good job gathering all those pieces together, but we need to do more before they become a real village. We need to join them, but I've yet to find the right thread.
Alright, what does she have to say? So who's the protector you told me about?
Well, the last time I saw her, she was really big, clearly ready to give birth. She's probably hunting for food now. It's not easy to feed that many children. Don't worry, she's not dangerous. She's just a poor woman with a special relationship with the weirdness.
Seems
And
like
she's a mother after all. She won't turn to violence unless her children are threatened. And I just finished this cloth. It would be really comforting for her to have it. Can I count on you to get it to her?
Seems like a lot of people have special relationships. She left a cloth right when we met her, but now we also have one to give. Alright. We also need blood drops to upgrade. This just allows you to edit character creation. And it looks like we'll need at least 50 to get anything useful. So we'll wait for that. I'll just double check upgrades for him.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good.
Duration.
Thank you. And I promise we'll both benefit from this.
Oh, we can chat with him already. Okay, we'll get some of his lore. So what are your components?
I might as well tell you a bit. The other room is full of things that no sane human should witness. Remains of weird spawn aren't a pretty sight, let me tell you. But there's enough fat in them for decent candles. Also, their blood is contaminated by... well, you'd have to ask the druids about that.
Alright, so what's your story?
Thank you for working for the greater good and our mutual benefit. This proves to me that you deserve to hear things that others simply wouldn't understand. The name's Luch, and I'm really glad to be here.
Luch. That's hard to pronounce. Alright, what about your past?
I led a peaceful life making candles for hunters and regular townsfolk. Never charged much, never had any complaints. That is, until the mayor realized that he was helpless against the threat of the weirdness. My craft, however, made me indispensable, so he made me disposable. He turned the villagers against me. All it took was a rumor that the candles are made out of those who went missing in the weirdness. And that was enough for the mob to come baying at my door.
Why not deny it?
Do you think anybody would listen? People are just people. You can't expect too much of them. And their leaders are the worst of all. Regular folk might tremble at the thought of the unknown. The ones in power will tremble in fear that someone will realize that they don't know much more than they do. They're just better at pretending. In dire times, they let people die so they don't have to admit that all they care about is the comfort of not having to face those things that they're afraid of.
Alright, what happened?
Luckily enough, a group of performers came by, and they let me leave with them. They realized that my ability to make weird candles would be very useful on the road. But you know where you found me? In a ruined house, deep in the woods. How do you think I wound up there? Stories tend to repeat themselves. And so the man who helped me out soon noticed that I'd become irreplaceable. So, just like the mayor, he cast me away.
Seems like irreplaceable would mean he'd keep him if he became replaceable. Yeah. Alright, tell me more.
Well, this might sound a bit paranoid, but bear with me. When I was living in the forest, I saw a face lurking within the weirdness. It was the face of the man who told me to leave the performers. It's as if he was coming to haunt me. I know I can't be sure, but I feel that he's out there. And if he is, the only thing he deserves is death.
He hands you an amulet, explaining that, for reasons unknown, it used to glow with a faint light whenever the creature got near.
If you ever come across this spiteful weird spawn, please, greet him from me. I never got the courage to do it myself.
Alright. That's enough lore for now. We now have, in theory, an amulet that will glow when we're near the enemy. It looks like, just like the amulet, to max charge. But notice this class has less health, starting health, than the other class. Alright, 100 money. I think we can pick up a quest card. And we saw Lust before. Deal 1 hit for 120. Greed. I really like the greed. Gives you money for how much damage you do. Not the best for this class because your character doesn't hit generally. So we're gonna go with Gluttony. Because we don't really want to lose health. But we generally will have cards we cannot play. And do you want to upgrade the healing mixture or upgrade the end of... We might be able to... We can't do both. Let's upgrade the quality that we have. We'll get the amount healed next time. And with 50 additional money, we might as well
Blacksmith.
buy a runestone. Yeah, I really like the calc for the additional card at cheaper. Now if we look at our hero, very different style deck. So we have minions that we can summon, one of each type. We have the new quest card that we just bought. We can increase damage of one of our minions, and then activate them, which each minion has a different activation, and we'll go over that as we actually find fights. Alright, check out our map. Enemies on the right, so we'll probably hit up this middle guy and then loop around the left side. In the first branch, the 3 fights are quote-unquote easy, while they get progressively harder along the edges. Alright, so we have 70 blocking health with our Golem. And he has redirect, he is also level 1. So if we hover over him, you can see that healing, the activation heals him, while the activation of the Abomination hits all enemies. This will promote the minions up to 3 levels if you get it full. Let's go ahead and start activating some hits, because our guy does not need to heal. Looks like we get a free activation every turn. And I'm just always going to protect myself first, maybe protect him later. Let's discard your hand and draw 2 cards. Yeah, sure, let's build that up as quickly as we can. I should have promoted him first. I think each activation will push us over the edge. Doesn't really matter to play that. My guy's still doing fine. We'll give him 1 barrier, but keep promoting our damage. Still healthy enough. Just to show this off, we will activate, use our, ultimate. It will promote. Should have added him. Let's go ahead and summon this guy just so we can look at him. He grants ultimate charges to each one and has a passive of decreasing all enemy damage. So that's quite nice, but unnecessary for the early battle. Because of the quest last time, we collect those rollovers. Now, I really like redirect. We generally don't need to have multiple enemies, or multiple golems out. That is nice, but 25 armor is very little, so I would choose redirect. Alright, promoted increased damage. At level 5 or above, each turn gain 1 ultimate. Alright, we're gonna do... Everyone benefits from that. Well, all of the minions do. Alright, and we will hit that up. Both of these up on this path. Yeah, backtrack a little bit. Alright, we'll always try to get out minions first. don't really care about the damage, but I would much rather have the energy next time, I think. So marking doesn't matter, but let's get it out of our deck. And we'll activate. So you can see we got 1 for activating. We'll just power him up. And yeah, I would rather get Gluttony out. Still fine without the need to get any more guys out. Might as well barrier up my guy. Okay, yeah, let's grab the candle and then loop back around. Pop another one. Ah, nice, the altar. We don't need healing, but we can continue using that quest. Alright, here's where redirect would be helpful. So, Abomination, power him up. Ah, we can just discard the card with this. So let's use activation first. He will negate hits, and then Gluttony. Good. Marking. We'll mark him so that every time this guy goes, he gets hit twice because everything's redirected. Ah, and every time he is hit, it looks like I take 1 hit. Did not realize the Golem also has Retaliate. That's nice. So, we're going to promote. No, I'd rather him attack 3 times. Ah. Didn't realize I only had 3 attacks. Okay. Should have promoted that attack. Redirect. Excellent. Go pop that guy out. Promote again. Yeah, he shouldn't last this turn. Or 1 more turn. Show off a 2nd level growth. Love how they get bigger as you play them. At the start of each turn, activate the minion. I really like that whenever your minions are quote-unquote permanent until they get killed. The other classes, the minions have a timer essentially. Yeah, we're gonna go with oversaturated. Yep, sure. Start us off with some armor. Alright, altar.
The shrine has faint traces of power lingering in the air. A priestess materializes out of the weirdness and asks what it is that you're looking for.
Alright, let's do
You
the
feel a strange
ritual.
power rising around you. Is that a faint glow over the altar?
Really can't afford
The priestess
this.
gazes at you with a blank.
Yeah, not yet. Don't need healing, but I also don't want to rob the altar, so we'll get
The
healed.
priestess lays her hands on.
I guess if I was smart, I could have saved that for later and come back to it, but that sounds like a lot of backtracking. Alright, we got a cheaper abomination with the oversaturate so that he will attack. And we really don't want this guy to explode. So he gets hit 3 times. Ah, same redirect happens. The more people we put out, the more damage he will take. Yeah, let's force a... I'm not worried about 50% damage. We don't really want to summon any more people. So we'll promote and activate. So I guess he will die next turn. So will not be a bad idea to get another Golem out. Maybe we can kill him first. Let's see. We will not be able to kill him, so let's pop this guy out. We'll only take 1 damage, not bad. And just show off the growth again. Really bad Golem. Alright, collecting these for an altar that we have not encountered. From Whisper, I think it was.
What am I doing here? Well, looking for anything that could help our village. Here, take this. I don't have any use for it, but maybe you will.
I'm only 3 down, so let's remove a card.
Even though she doesn't puncture your skull, you still feel sharp needles digging deep inside your brain.
Creepy. Alright, we still like the ability to summon everyone. Let's just remove one of the barriers. And let's see, there's the other milestone. So, don't need to pop another candle yet, but not for these small earlier battles. Oh, that's sad. We probably want to use that. And we don't have any of our summons. That's not great. Well, now he's got 2 redirects. Okay. Well, I can't attack him anyway, so give him a barrier. Might as well promote. I would like a barrier. Promote and activate. Even though he's full health, it does give us a charge. Alright. Abomination, definitely. And I would like to have him activate each turn. And hit harder, sure. Let's get more charges. Actually, let's promote him. I think ultimate charge is equal to his level, so he'll be producing 2 per, and yeah, let's go ahead. Nice. So next turn, after an activation, yeah, let's just activate him. That'll fill us up. And now we're hitting a lot. refresh my barrier. And we'll go ahead and do Gluttony, especially with a candle. And we'll just finish it out. I should have promoted. That would have actually ended this turn rather than letting him go first. But since he activates at the beginning of the turn, didn't really matter, but should get used to making efficient plays.
Godless healing. Godless healing.
Alright, we don't have much money. Nodfoot lets you escape non-legendary encounters. Okay, we go. There's nothing on the left path. Go down here, collect and loop around. Right. Do not want to let that empty out. Plus, we get benefit now from burning the candles. Every tick mark will get tallow. Minions damage only really matters on minions that have damage. I'll pop a barrier though. Yeah, let's just play the quest. Ah, good. We have completed the quest. Reduce the card to 0, so we... Yes, we actually got somebody to attack. And I don't know why I should be promoting these guys before I attack with them. He'll still survive. And since they don't generally attack everyone, yeah, let's get this guy out of here. And because this guy attacks more every turn, we're going to try to focus him down. This will... no. Yeah, this will hurt more. Really should be promoting first. And we'll power him up. One more activation. Give him 2 more levels, just because we can. And activate him. These guys can get really big. Activate a minion, heal it. Okay, so that might be good for the Golem, or every turn it heals 50% if it's missing. Yeah. If you only have 1 alive, promote it. We generally have a lot alive. Alright. This encourages activating the Golem. Reducing the energy cost of 1 card. Sure, that's fun. Lets you play a lot of cards on a turn. Not much damage though.
The woman inspects you carefully, her old, tired eyes contradicting her youthful face.
Do you know me? Have you shaped me out of the weirdness, or have I just created you?
She carries all the equipment you'd expect of a traveling witch, but she speaks in a soft, courtly manner. She also seems to know more about weirdness than you do, and traverses it without a weird candle.
don't think we need to show her the bouquet. Yeah, who are you?
I was traveling from the colony to Mangrove Huddle when the storm of weirdness overtook me. I wandered among ghosts and echoes until my feet were sore, until I found you.
Colony? Mangrove Huddle? You've never heard of such places.
I'm growing more and more certain you're not real. Can you pinch yourself? Do you feel pain?
How about you join us? We can prove
She
we're real.
listens to your invitation with patient condescension.
You say you have a menhir. How silly. You can own an item or a piece of rock, but not a being of Weirdstone. I have a better idea. I'll invite you to my village. But first, I'll need proof that you're real.
Alright, yeah, what do you mean by that?
I know there is a man out there, wandering with a fading candle. He's desperate for light, yet he doesn't know that there is no light that could guide him back home. First, find him, and help him realize this simple truth. And then, when he's broken, guide him to his real destination.
She starts rummaging for something in her possessions.
Oh, and take this. It might come in handy. Maybe. Someday.
Empty bottle. Alright, well, let's show her the bouquet then.
You show her the bouquet you received from the florist, but the only response you get back is a blank stare.
Alright, well, how about helping me then?
What could it be that you think you need? I have to warn you that nothing is free here.
Nothing is free anywhere. All my health to remove my cards, not great. Alright, let's get a random boost. Don't really need just one weird candle. 10 temporary health for 20 max health up to 100. So I need to try and keep one candle on me for if I run into guy looking and needs a candle. So, yeah, we'll attack this, loop over, help that. The treasure before moving on to the other side. Stun a random enemy, not bad. Let's get out this, and you can heal yourself for free. And let's say we focus down the healer. And we'll pop this guy and the guy who charges. Why not? And since there are 3 of them, that's going to do more damage with the redirect than this guy. Yep, so heal 50% of what he's missing. And we're going to activate guy who hits a lot. Sure, new cards. And promote Sir hits a lot. Ah, the marking went away. And make him hit more. I should have plenty of barrier. Let's just mark and then destroy. Oh, that's very sad. This is essentially going to waste this hit. So let's attack with him. If I would have put it on him, all the damage would have gone to one guy, and wouldn't, at least with this guy, the second hit went on to somebody else. Yeah, that sustain is ridiculous. It's very awesome. The one thing I need to figure out with this character is how to heal. I guess I can use the stone. I tend not to get hit very much, so the armor doesn't do much good. Unless my golem dies. We're going to try to avoid that.
He holds one weapon in his hand and has one weapon on his back. This strikes you as a bit excessive, unless he's a traveling weaponsmith. The blood covering his leather jerkin is not his own. It seems he can take care of himself.
Before you get any stupid ideas, I used to be a master-at-arms at Halfway. Trained many young warriors there. If you've gold to spare, I could teach you a thing or two.
Alright, we did just remove one card. Let's see what the advanced cards look like. We already have a marking. Activate all minions. So, because these minions tend not to die, yeah, this seems like a good thing, even though it's expensive. Well, I did not pop a candle, but that was definitely the candle popping sound. Interesting. Yep. Worm with oversaturate. And you keep healing. And attack. And yeah, this guy has redirect, so it doesn't matter what random attacks happen. At a 6, we might get invocation. Reducing their cost to 0 is just awesome. We got the worst cards though, so oh well. 50%. And we'll promote, activate twice, put a barrier on ourselves. Oh nice, the vulnerable, that happens with the worm after 6 hits instead of 4. Very nice. Yeah, let's activate all minions twice. Okay, so this will really pop this up. And when you activate him, it reduces the cost. I forgot about that. So that's even better. Good synergy so far. Yeah, I don't need to increase my damage. I'd still rather get passive healing.
He's just a lost soul, wandering between clouds of weirdness with a fading weird candle in his hand. His eyes light up when he sees you.
Looks like what the witch was talking.
That he's not actually looking at you. He's looking at your candle.
Yep.
Thank gods. Mine's almost out. Do you have more? Please. If you don't help me, I'm done for.
Yeah, what are you looking for, man?
I have to find them. They're somewhere. I know it. I can feel it. And I need to be there. To be by their side. Now.
Yep. Go ahead, take one.
Thank you. I promise to make good use of it.
He continues with his search.
Alright, we are down to 3, so I think... no, we definitely don't want to enter this fight low. So that means we likely will fight the boss and then clear out the rest. So we're gonna pop it, get the treasure. Let's see if we survive the golem fight without leveling up. Okay, sensors 3. We we want to hit all, but hopefully we can... redirect to the middle guy. Let's actually activate you in the case it will do the barrier. Not good enough. Does that hit everyone? No, it's hit all of his allies, not all of my people. Alright, so I'm actually going to... Yep, reduce the armor, sounds nice. That should make 2 cards free. That's 1. Not necessarily the 2 I would have wanted, but let's get a barrier. Let's activate the charge. Since we don't want to kill him this turn, we can kill him next turn, but we really want to redirect. Thank you, marking. Alright, and... yeah, why not? Go ahead and use it. Now that we have redirect, let's pump it out and attack. Increases damage. I'd rather... oh, we can do both. And that should kill him. Alright, very lucky RNG there. Starting level 3 Golem. Sacrificing a minion or promote and activate. Thank you. Yep. Alright, so...
you found what was protected by this beast. When you filled your...
same text as always. Armor's not as great, so we'll go for another slot. 5% damage for each. Alright. Hopefully we'll find some better runes in the future. We have a redirect guy, so we don't have to worry about that so much. That would be better later. You know, actually, let's activate the healing every turn, make a card free. And since that's free, we'll go ahead and play him. And even though it's a bit of a waste, we'll play that on him. Don't really care about reducing damage. I would like a barrier though. Looks like it will not get a barrier. I should have used this first. And now more hits will be better. Should have promoted first. Barrier's a bit too late to really be helpful. Alright, we're gonna talk to the little kid.
Hello, noble knight. For a moment, I thought you might be my mother, finally returning. Silly me.
Sad days.
I haven't seen her for a while, but that's okay. I have my stones. Do you want some?
And just because I like the dust, we will continue collecting 3 random until much later. So, well, I have 2 pairs, 3 pairs. So, alright, use our last candle for a full boss battle. We've seen this boss before. He will summon after 10 hits. Let's go ahead and pull. Too bad, we only have 1 minion. Alright. Excuse me. Yep, so we'll activate, make him better. We do not want to hit him for so little. We might as well mark, pull barrier on ourselves. Yep, activate the minion. Just build up that minion charge. And protect ourselves. That is a big hit. We do have the reduction in damage at some point, but since he has so much healing, he almost killed him. Nice. Activate and promote, so we definitely need more out here. He's not hitting everyone, so this guy will survive. Although we don't want small hits. Let's promote first. Let's actually activate him. See if we can. That was stupid. Almost got that out. I need to remember that he will reduce card. Retaliates. That is really bad. Alright. Will increase your damage. And activate you. Hopefully make him vulnerable. Yep, less big hits. We do not lose armor. Yep, that retaliate is going to make it bad for us. Alright, we have a full stack of people out. It's actually... Right, 6 hits, not 4. Ooh, 69 to 98. All minions twice. Yeah, let's do that. We might get that for free. Let's reduce damage. Oh my goodness, that reduces damage on everyone. Sad days. Okay, so knowing that, we should play our stuff first. Everyone this turn. Play our stuff first, and then play that. Alright, we're gonna promote this guy up to 8. Let's promote. Get you some more health. Definitely should have played that first. Actually, activating him twice will reduce this down to 0. And then everyone can get promoted. And activated. Let's see. Block is on me. he will die. What is that? 5 times. That's 200 points of damage. Yeah, he is going to get wiped. That is very sad. 278. Alright, can I protect myself? Right, keep promoting. He will at least survive 1 hit. And keep promoting him. Hopefully, it's a little hard to highlight him. What level is he now? Level 13. Maybe he'll make quick work, though. Should have marked the Golem. Alright, gonna pop this guy out. Let's go ahead and give him a barrier. I still have barrier, and activate the big hits. Activate him at the start of every turn. Actually, awaken, promote, and activate everyone. Yeah. Not bad. Get 1 weird candle back.
This feels like an echo of something that happened before. Like then.
Alright, so, because we were still pretty good health, yeah, we'll take the Weird Stone Heart rather than the other benefits. Allow us to see the final boss, potentially. We're not going to end it, go back to the village right away. We're going to still fight the rest. So this one should be a very easy fight. If we had anyone to attack with, we have no one to attack with. Okay, reduce armor. Sure, you get more. We'll get these things out of our hand. Promote, and activate. And we'll just give myself the barrier. Yeah, let's attack. And increase damage. Alright, he's gonna take 90 damage, so let's promote you so that you do not die. And activate you at the start of a turn. Oh, we might be able to kill him right here, especially if I promote you first. Excellent. Almost no experience because it was one of the first 3 starting fights that we ignored. 2 more battles, and then we can go back to the village. Ah, 3 more battles. The training grounds lets us fight for money. Alright, good start. Abomination out. Reduce damage or increase 1 card's cost. I think I'm alright with increasing 1. Yeah, we'll just start hitting everyone, even though he does not get hit. Right, it would be nice if I had a barrier. You could use a nice heal up. Will you die? You might die this turn. So we'll activate you. Yeah, that'll be enough health to survive. Mark this guy. Free card, sure. Activate for the redirect. Activate a minion and draw. Promote and activate a random minion, or activate 2 random minions. I think I like the double activate over the promote and activate. Automatically promote after 3 turns. I would rather. 3 turns is, a lot of combats don't make it 3 turns. The first time you promote a minion, it promotes 2 times, or you automatically promote. So, I like the automatic promotion. Aha! We can merge, it automatically pops into our slot. I'd rather reduce enemy armor. I probably should have changed that out before. Rather than damage, yeah. Hello, group.
The ringing sound of clashing swords grabs your attention as you walk through the weirdness. You approach, but you find a campsite instead of a battlefield. Several men drink mead, as if nothing of note was happening around them. Others battle monsters, and something about the movement and behavior of these beasts seems strange, until you notice a druid chanting something near the campfire.
So get 50, get 150, or get something special.
Are you sure? If you win, we'll reward you handsomely. But it's highly unlikely you'll survive this encounter.
Yep. We'll fight. Let's see how bad it can get. So it looks like a tier 3. Now these guys do damage to everyone, so he is going to be hurting. Especially the more we summon. But we definitely have to summon. So maybe we reduce damage of everyone after. And let's actually mark this little guy. Try to. We do want this guy to survive. I, in fact, wouldn't mind a second guy out here. Oh, nice! He activated right away. Oh, activate, not promote. Okay, so you activate right away. That's interesting. Alright, so let's do some damage. And then let's reduce everyone's damage for 1 turn. He'll likely survive now. Not by much. All minions twice, that should pretty much make all these cards free, if I think about this right. That would be 4 down, so that's 1 down. Okay, not quite yet. This is free cards. We'll get a barrier on myself. Should have activated this first, because there we go. Now promote and activate everyone. These guys are all full health. Only 1 can die this turn. You can only use this once per turn. I'm trying to click it, but I cannot. Okay. Not great. he might not survive this. So let's start pumping out damage. Should be able to get him next turn. 121. And the retaliate! Oh man. That retaliate's great.
Congratulations. Here's the promised reward. But, if I may ask this of you, lend me your ear for a moment.
Why not? We just got into a battle.
A favor. You can handle yourself, so I figure you won't be afraid to handle something that no sane person would ever agree to do. Somewhere out there, you might encounter a certain knight, a creature of enormous size and even more enormous appetite. I have to ask you for help to convince this creature to come back here.
Sure, why?
That's a long story, but he belongs here with me. Here, I can take care of his condition and keep trying to heal him.
So we have met that guy and we fed him 15 meat. Let's see. Will J be the quests? No. Quests are in here. We have not looked through these, but in the flesh. Now I need to find the sizable knight. Alright, one last battle, back to town. Almost out of candles, so definitely need to get more before we head back out. Alright, don't particularly want another Golem, but might as well activate him to just make other things cheaper. Sure, we'll get another Golem. Why not? Give myself the barrier. Don't want to lose energy next turn. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's have you heal if you survive. Yep, sure. And you can activate. Activate all minions twice is very nice. And let's promote. And just activate this guy. Attack it once. Well, not the ideal way to attack. Retaliate, that's what happened at the end there. And we can merge that. Now we reduce armor by 17. We forgot to look at this. If you end the turn with more than 4 cards plus 1, or if you end the turn with unused energy plus 2 energy. End the turn with unused energy plus 2. We will try it. Do we still want healing? We could probably get away without healing. Ah, perfect timing.
Early explorers of Avalon found many springs with supernatural properties, including ones that could heal. Not many of these miraculous creeks are left these days, since most were drained dry to provide water supplies for Arthur's soldiers. You immediately feel refreshed. However, you feel a strange chill running down your spine like an icy finger. It might not be safe to stay here any longer.
And no reason to risk, we are already at 100. So, we will leave that and head back to the village. Reorient. Alright, 50 blood. I think we could get an upgrade.
What can I do for you?
Not unlock. Upgrade. Starting with armor is quite nice, but wealth gain. We're going to go with that. And with 20,
Good to see.
I need 40 or 25, but we would like to, yeah, let's buy 2 of them. And then
The blacksmith.
let's buy some runestones. We have one of those. Alright, we'll save our money until we come back for the next round. Let's see. And this upgrade needs 6. I would rather upgrade the chance to drop than the guarantee to buy one more from the shop. I do not need to heal this time. And I don't need to buy any. Yeah, let's buy 1. And we will continue and head out to the next branch. Alright. Most of this we will be fighting without many weird candles. So maybe we go toward the boss first. We have 4. We'll pop 2 for the hard fight with a treasure.
You can
Oh
hear
my.
them before you even see anything. The rustle of 1,000 tiny legs approaching from all around you.
Well, that sounds scary.
Among them, a whisper. A voice sounding like nothing you've ever heard before. Then you see her, a creature no words can describe. But you immediately understand that you're standing in front of the protector that the seamstress told you about.
Oh my. That is a big spider lady. I carry a gift from Neith, the seamstress. Oh, she has spider minions too. Neith good.
This
Neith carrying.
enormous monstrosity lifts 2 of her legs in a delicate manner you would never expect from something of her size. She takes the veil from your hands.
Neith works mind. Neith remembers a
face,
human.
A disturbingly beautiful face, looks confused and worried.
Neith friend. Neith not here.
The nearby bushes move as if they were alive.
Baby's here. Baby's hungry. Oh, I need 50 blood. Sad days. Okay, Neith moved to my village.
You hear anger rising in her voice.
Who protect Neith then, you?
She moves closer to
Oh
you.
no. You can't feed my hungry.
The druidic blood running through your veins isn't afraid of her. You've faced stronger foes. However, you can clearly sense the power of hundreds of little entities hiding at the edge of the weirdness. Now that's not a fight any sane being would want to experience.
I wonder if this popped because I didn't have Weird Candle up.
She raises her hand to feel the wind. What could she be determining?
Neith there?
You realize that she's speaking about your village.
Me and my babies will come.
She's gone before you have a chance to react.
Oh my. Let's check out that journal page. And we probably have to find it. Alright, Priestess, Special Delivery, Bouquet, we never got that. The Archer, haven't done anything with him. Lost Lovers, so that's Silence. The Insane Worshippers, that's why we're collecting the livers. Candles, Curses, so we need to... Badman Rising was the mill. Special Delivery. Half human, half spider, soon to be mother of thousands. Alright, talk to the seamstress. Good. Might as well clear this one out. Which told me to seek someone. Okay, yes, I have not. I wonder if I have to run around completely in the dark. Because that kind of popped not near anything. Interesting. I wish I would have not spent the blood on upgrades. It'll be very likely that Invocation will make... Well, let's actually... So now I can pop Fae and then invoke everyone. I actually should have promoted him first. And sure, why not promote him fully? Because you will die, so maybe we promote you up and try to make you live. Might have been good to reduce damage. Too late. Yeah, he's not going to survive this. So... yeah, maybe we promote and activate to make him a little more able to survive. Really promote him. Activate again. Man, increasing damage doesn't help. Alright. Might as well pop this time. Looks like every hit increases their damage. So, at the start of the turn, is he going to make it one more turn? Okay, this will help. Excellent. So he will definitely make it one more turn. Do I want to risk it hitting what I want it to hit? No, I do not want to risk that. We definitely want Mystic Blood on him, and we want to activate him. And we might want to activate him at the start of every turn just to keep him healing. Oh, sad
Within
days.
the darkness, you hear a familiar voice.
Wasn't even paying attention to my health.
Now we can start the cycle of proper rebirth.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm, inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it. the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadows of the hood, a human skeleton draped with robes.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle, with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special.
Oh, you're death, aren't you?
Yes. And yes to that other question, too. You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone. Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted.
So imagine we were supposed to see this before we beat the tutorial. And that's why the code said we. So, what kind of recent events?
One king commanded a great army in order to conquer an island. Another king pushed back with an army of his own. One wizard wanted to beat back powers he didn't understand. And the creatures of this island fought against them, using magic that wasn't meant to be used.
You realize the pieces have reached a stalemate.
So time got corrupted.
The past and the future are happening at the same time. All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will, presented without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts, and a moment later, they dissolve into dust.
You must slay the Guardians and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness. Their deaths will make you stronger. This will lead you to your destination.
Alright, so some story progression. Each run can be lost, but part of the accumulated power is transformed into new possibilities. Okay. Well, still have some unlocks. The Pathfinder, one of my least favorite classes. We'll pause for a second if you want to read those. And same here. And so that was the Summoner class. Definitely not. I find the Warrior classes to be a lot more intuitive, and I really like the Archer class as well. So that is a good end to the episode. We will pick up with checking out the Sentinel next episode. So thanks for watching.